Weight loss has gone viral. Instagram and TikTok slim down transformations are spreading and inspiring others to get healthy too. I couldn't be happier because increasing your overall health is a powerful way to prevent a severe COVID reaction, and please do not discount that. That's up to us. Now today, you're going to meet women who have lost nearly half their size and are sharing their journey like never before. Like Alexandria. Take a look.
In 2018, I got a grim reality check from my doctor. I was told that not only was I obese, I'm diagnosed with ovarian fibroids. It's about 5 of them, 3 of them the size of softballs, and I spiraled into a depression to the point where I was 250 pounds. I was having suicidal thoughts to the point where I just didn't want to live anymore. And I have very few pictures, and the few pictures I have, one of them in particular I saw, I didn't even believe it was me. And so I vowed that I was going to change my life after I got them removed. And I said I'm going to hire a trainer, somebody to help me with my meals and prepare. And that's what I did. And I lost my first 50 pounds. I need to keep going. I'm going to compete in a bodybuilding competition. They had a transformation category just to celebrate you. And I said I'm going to enter that, and I did. And right now I lost 105 pounds, and it's changed my life. You can do this. It doesn't matter what weight you're coming from. It doesn't matter. If you set the goals, you can do it.
That's wonderful. Alexandria is really a light for others. Her videos have been seen by thousands of people every single day. And here again is her before picture. Alexandria, come on out. Grace our stage. Oh my goodness. You look fabulous. Look at that smile. That's a happy woman. Come on over.
Hi.
I want to give you a big hug.
So nice to meet you, Dr. Oz.
You really look fabulous. I mean, I saw the
Thank you.
pictures. I saw your posts.
Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about the post. How did it help you stay on your path that you were sharing it with so many people? People you didn't even know.
Yeah, at first it was just for me to post for myself. And then maybe a couple months later, I took a little break, and that's when someone wrote me, and they're like, hey, I haven't seen you post for a while. You motivate me. Like, why haven't I seen you post? Your post gets me out my bed every morning. I'm like, wait, what? And I didn't know this person. And I'm like, okay, well, and that just kept motivating me to keep going. I'm like, I can't stop now. I have people watching me.
You know, folks always worry about the one bad comment out of 100 on social media.
Yeah.
But literally, that's about the ratio. 99 out of 100 people are rooting for you or learning from you.
Yes.
Praying for you. And so I'm glad you got over the hurdle. Now, the bigger challenge I would have thought for you was COVID. Your gym got shut down.
Yes.
All the things that you were doing to sort of keep your routine going, the small and big changes were based on that to a large extent. So why did you quit? What got you going?
So I looked at the pandemic when it first happened. We didn't really know what was going to happen. So gyms started shut down. And I said, well, I'm not going to use this as a setback. I'm going to use this as an opportunity and a challenge. So instead of being down on myself, because I was already on a roll in the gym, I just decided to go ahead and started jogging. I brought a Peloton bike. Every day I was on the bike. I brought weights from secondhand. I bought secondhand weights, and I was able to lift weights. I used whatever I could. I had a jump rope. I went on my balcony. I did everything I needed to do. And that's where I lost the bulk of my weight during the pandemic. No gym. Yeah. No gym.
But a lot of people lost weight because they had time.
Yeah.
That was the bigger problem. Is you need time to work out. You had that. You just didn't have the gym. I love that you got strong. Not just skinny, but strong.
Yes, and as soon as I got back in, as soon as the gyms opened back up, that's when I started hitting the weights hard because I knew I had to build more muscle, and I know I wanted to look sculpted. I know I had a certain look in mind. I'm like, okay, I got to get back in there. So I just kept going, and there was a lot of setbacks. This was not easy. I would cry. I would be mad because I couldn't eat the same things my boyfriend was there eating, and I had to be disciplined. It was very, and then I realized that this journey to be a bodybuilder is very lonely. This is lonely, so it was very self-awareness. I had to find myself, and at 34 years old, it's like you're just finding yourself, and it's like, wow, I changed totally.
So what would make you cry in all this?
Just the fact that before I was 250 pounds, I literally thought I hated myself. I literally thought I was unworthy of living. I didn't want to I didn't want to be here. I just wanted to just end everything. And I just knew that something had to change. My fibroid, when I had fibroids, they took over my life. So, that's what really, set everything. And I had to change. I had to be here for my family.
Well, I'm happy you're here.
Thank you.
So I got you a little gift if you want.
Okay.
Right, you're making me emotional too. It's great. Okay. Come on over here. I'm going to show you something that hopefully will take a little bit of the burden off.
Okay.
So you got to put the purple gloves on.
All right.
So now you talked about those fibroids and how they took your life over.
Oh, man.
And they do that to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it. It's, they can get really big and you gain weight because of the fibroid. They can cause
Yes.
bloating, which makes you look, in a way you don't want to look.
Exactly, and that's exactly what happened. I was losing, and not only that, I couldn't work out because every time I would even try to walk on a treadmill, do a crunch, I would feel like I'm gonna pass out because I was losing so much blood. I was having a menstrual for 6 weeks straight. So I had to get those things removed.
And a lot of women don't realize they even have the fibroids. So I'm going to
Exactly.
have you teach America about these. So
Okay.
there they are. Those are real fibroids.
Oh, wow.
Just to put you in oriented, it sort of fits like this. So the uterus is this part right here.
Okay.
Okay, and this is the cervix down here. Mm-hmm. That little bar right there.
Yes.
Right. So this whole structure becomes your uterus, and the fibroids take over.
Literally.
And I cut that in half. Go ahead and go ahead to hold that. Describe that to everybody.
Yeah, it's a hard mass, and it does nothing. It's no benefit for you at all. They just take they take your vitamin D from you. They take all of your blood, your energy, and it's just this mass that's taking everything from you. So when you nurture yourself, when you're drinking your greens and eating your eating right, it takes all of that.
A parasite.
From you. Yes, it's a parasite.
And they're heavy.
And they're heavy. Exactly.
And they're hard. They hurt.
Yes. Yeah.
So getting this out was a big move by you. I'm very proud you did it. You avoided all the fatigue, the anxiety, the depression that goes along with fibroids for the reasons you described. Listen, there's some things that are small steps in your journey, and there's some that are sort of big.
Yeah.
But you got to make them. You got to be brave enough.
Yeah.
So when you look at yourself in the mirror right now, what do you see?
Right now, I see someone who's confident. I see someone who can take on any challenge. I walk with my head high when I go in the street. I can go into any store I want and just pick out clothes without trying them on. Sometimes they're too big, down to this dress. When I bought this dress, it was too small, and I said, I'm gonna keep that dress so I can wear it one day, and now it's a little too big.
Take your gloves off. Let's walk you here. I want to walk people through what you ate because it was a comprehensive plan you did. So let's start with breakfast here.
Yes.
Describe what it is and why you decided to make this your breakfast.
So breakfast, we have oats and we have almond butter. So oats are a good source of carbohydrate, complex carbohydrates. It's good for your cholesterol. And then almond butter is a really healthy fat. So that'll help you get your energy in your morning, get you going. If you have and maybe like a little cup of coffee just to get your energy going in the morning.
You became a nutritionist through all this process. My
yes,
goodness.
Yes, I did. I learned a lot.
Lunch,
also my pre-workout meal. So because I get off of work so I geared all my meals around the time I work. I work early morning. So once I get off of work around like 1 o'clock, I'll have my lunch and then I'll go straight to the gym. So this is my pre-workout meal: salmon, green beans, salmon, asparagus, and quinoa. Salmon, because it has some omega-3s in there, and that mixed with the complex carb will help your muscles grow a little bit more. It's really good. It'll fire up your muscles for your pre-workout. And of course, you need your micronutrients. You need your greens to keep you healthy.
Now blow everyone's mind with the last step because you eat 2 dinners a night. I don't know how you pull this off. You'll eat both of these.
So technically, because I eat my pre-workout so early, my next dinner, I eat every 3 to 4 hours. So my first dinner is around like 5 p.m. And that's post-workout. So I eat right after the workout. My sessions are long, about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And so post-workout is about grilled chicken, jasmine rice, and green beans, or whatever green I want. And the reason why I have the last dinner is because I'm still hungry at 8 o'clock. And to avoid eating chips or snacking on that pint of ice cream or cookies, I have my sweet yogurt, my 000 sweet yogurt, and my protein shake. And sometimes I mix it together. It makes me a little sweet treat. So I feel like I had that.
I think it's great because you realize the limitations. You don't want to be hungry and miserable your whole life.
No.
That's no way to live.
No.
But this way you can actually eat enough and still look great.
Yeah.
All right, so Alexandria also shares her workout routines on TikTok. These things are pretty intense, and they're on Instagram. So take a look at 3 things she does that you could do too on a leg day.
Yes.
Look at Alexandria go. Look at her go.
Side lunges.
I'm so honored you came to visit with us. I'm so
honored
proud of
to
what
be
you've been able to
here.
accomplish. And I think you can lead a lot of people in the right direction.
Yes, thank you for letting me share my story here. That's all I want to do is change lives. I'm even studying to become a certified personal trainer. So, I'm excited.
Nothing stop you down.
Yeah,
God bless you. All right. Up
All
next,
right.
a TikTok influencer who went from this to this. Find out how she did it. That's next. We are back with TikTok and Instagram's most amazing weight loss transformations. My next guest, Hillary, has shared her weight loss journey with the world on TikTok. Listen carefully, 100 pounds lost in 6 months. Take a look at this montage of her amazing posts. And she's here in the flesh. Hillary, what was the turning point in your life to set the goal and lose weight? Because they're cool images.
Thank you so much. My brother passed away, which really hit me hard. And in the beginning of quarantine, I actually gained about 15 more pounds. So I was at my heaviest of 285 pounds. I started to prioritize my health. I started to do these 10-minute workouts that I couldn't even get through 2 minutes of because I was so heavy. But with each workout, I felt stronger and I just continued to, try to see where I could progress. And by sharing my story and seeing how I have been able to inspire so many people, it's really, kept me motivated.
So I'm going to go back a little bit into what motivated you. I know that you had been bullied about your weight before this transformation. Are you okay sharing that with everybody?
I am absolutely okay. Losing weight definitely was, revenge on everyone. I had been bullied and tormented my entire life. Basically my entire childhood. I would be called names like Precious, and I would be compared to animals, and it really took a toll on my mental health.
It makes me angry when I hear stories like yours, because bullying and shaming, guys, if it worked, the whole world would be dropping pounds left and right. It doesn't impact us. It does the opposite. It hurts people. And oftentimes, to soothe your pain, you go out and do things that are even worse with regard to your food. So you've been sharing your weight loss journey in a very public way, which is, I think, pretty cool, because having been bullied, you'd think you'd be shy about it. But it's actually, you say, helped you heal from the scars left behind by the bullying.
I, still have those scars, but I try to heal with, working out. Working out has definitely given me the opportunity to distress from my everyday life. As a college student, as a fitness influencer, my everyday life can be really hectic. So, by working out, it kind of helps me to clear my head as well.
So if those bullies, the ones who are hurting you, are watching right now, what do you want to say to them? Take it away.
Well, by turning a negative into a positive, I do not condone bullying, but I do want to thank them for giving me the push to continue this weight loss journey and to make me feel stronger and better and wiser. And so if you're watching, look at me now. I'm on Dr. Oz.
I like it. High five on that. Just give me one little tactic here. You used to drink soda every day, which I know is not the ideal way of nurturing yourself. What did you replace it with?
I replaced it with some whey protein shakes. And I actually think you have the recipe, and I hope you like it.
Right, I've got it here. I have not tasted it yet. Well, Hillary shared it with my team, so they made it for her. This is a recipe of one of Hillary's workout protein shakes. So it's got unsweetened vanilla powder. It's got almond milk in it, a scoop of diced strawberries. I bet you could use probably any fruit, and then half a banana. So are we ready for this? The ultimate taste. It looks like this when you blend it up. The color's attractive. And the taste, my friends, is predictably wonderful, given what you put in there. And as you said, this is made up of stuff that you can do every single day and never have to pull back on it because it's good for you. Hillary, I am toasting you. Congrats on what you've done to bounce back from bullying and to make yourself the person you want to be.
Thank you so much for having me as well.
I've enjoyed it. We're going to put Alexandria and Hillary's top advice for all of you guys who are starting your weight loss journey on DrOz.com. Learn from them. They were where you are right now, and they made a change. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.